You are a poet, you are a doctor, and we are going to start by talking about your poetic dexterities. How did that come about?
It is quite difficult in terms of expressing how it came about. I remember last week somebody asked me to write a poem, and it was during the day, and in the evening she called me and said, "Have you written the poem yet?" I said to her, "I haven't written the poem that you need because I write by inspiration. So I haven't received inspiration to write." So in other words, and then many years ago, even before 1977, even before 1976, and then as you are aware that I was involved in the Soweto SSRC, where we were led by Tsitsi Machine, and even during those times, I used to write poemic expressions, but they would come through inspiration.
So when we talk about inspiration, are we talking about perhaps something that will even wake you up when you are sleeping and you have to just wake up and write a poem, or it can happen at any moment, at any given time?
Yes, it can happen at any given time. And then sometimes if you give me a topic that I should write about, I'll just entertain it in my mind and leave it there. Then suddenly, it may be a day or after a day, you find that inspiration comes. Yes, sometimes it is in the night, and then when I wake up, I begin to write. And then it is any time. Sometimes when I'm walking or driving, I even stop the car and write. And then because sometimes if I don't do that, I miss an opportunity to capture something very, very much good.
So let's just talk about the emotions that you go through when you are writing your poem. Would you say that they are intense at a time, or it depends on the type of a poem you're writing?
In fact, I want to borrow the words that you said right now. Sometimes it depends on the poem that I'm writing, and then sometimes it becomes very much intense, like today, this morning. And then after writing a poem that I was inspired to write, in fact, I felt so drained, and I became so weak, and I had to rest for some time before I could recover. That is the reason why I call myself a poemic sentimentalist.
A poemic sentimentalist. If that is a new expression to you, you can quote Dr. Raduvha on that one. Now, Dr. Raduvha, today you are actually going to recite a poem. And before we even talk about what poem you're going to recite, let's also announce to the listeners that you have become part of this show exactly at around this time, that you will be reciting poems for them.
Thank you very much, Mr.Stan. And I don't know whether I should go ahead, but I wanted to say that, when I say that I'm a poemic sentimentalist, it is because I use this word poemic, and then my definition of this word, and then it simply means, and then a science of combining elements of experience, information, mental thoughts, and memories through poetic words. Yes, and I refer myself many times, you won't hear me saying that I'm a poet, but I'm a poemic sentimentalist. And when I talk about poemic sentimentalist, sometimes they are poemic sentiments, poemic testament, poemic polemic, poemic romantic, poemic exegetic, and several things that I express myself and then using those terms. But if you're ready and the audience are ready, and then I can share the first poemic sentiment tonight.
Please do, Dr. Raduvha. Let's go to to the poem.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Stan, and thank you very much, listeners of Planet Radio. And then I'm sharing with you this poemic sentiment. It is number 18 as far as my list is concerned. And it is referred to as I am here. I am here, clocked in on earth in my natural suit, a seed of my father through my mother caused birth pains in the mother of mothers. She is a June woman. I'm here. I'm a June man. I am here. I took my life in my own hands, determined to make a difference in this, my world. Belonging to the meanest survival, home of the fittest, I knew not what I know now. My life, the most important, second to none, except God. I am here. I am a June man. I am here, not in the past centuries, hailed by chronicled centurions, nor decades decided by use, neither yesterday serving historic polish, past days and hours, punctuated by minutes, celebrated, minuted by seconds, means nothing, or means nothing if I learnt not. I am here. I am a June man. I am here in the crossroad of blessings, 4 ways of health and wealth, directional arrows taunting, forcing heroes to possess the long lost blessings, lost in the cursed land, Africa my home. Now is the time, my time, your time. I'm here. I'm a June man. I am here, warning signs, crying tears, sluggards expecting something or nothing, thieves selling what they own not, buyers much like bees, threatening anyone in every body, whilst promises exhale hope, making citizens good waiters, sometimes useless takers. I'm here. I am a June man. I'm here. Listen to me now. Africans having ears to hear, sons and daughters cry for legislations, not to appease, but to take, not to fear temporary foodlessness. Sharing first belongs to owners, then mercies shared. We are known to care, even our enemies included. I'm here. I am a June man. I am here, wearing my heart in my sleeve, seeking to change unchanged terrains in life, sorting the asserted, thrice missed by death, legated in legacy, through the power, mighty force of the pen unleashed, shaping my world through and words in restored wealth. I'm here. I am a June man. There will be no next time. I am in the business of one time, reaching beyond the impossible. Allow me to say, I am yours, always pushing to the next level of greatness in the rarefied atmosphere of his best. Dr. Faith Tobakare Raduvha.
Dr. Faith Tobakale Raduvha, and you are saying there will be no next time. We are in the business of one time, reaching beyond the impossible, Dr. Raduvha. And perhaps explaining just a few, what do we mean by the business of just today? Of one time, sorry.
Or the business of one time.
Yeah.
What I mean when I say that there will be no next time, we are in the business of one time, I am referring to the word faith. We understand that faith is a substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen or not yet seen. To me, it simply means that faith is a receipt. If it's a receipt, then it's a proof. And a proof is that which shows that that which we don't presently see does exist. What we don't feel or see or have belongs to us because we have a receipt for it. Somebody bought it for us. In other words, and then I borrowed this explanation from the word faith, because faith is always in the now. It's not in the tomorrow. It doesn't talk. It doesn't express hope, and then faith is always in the now. That's the reason why there will be no next time.
There will
because next time speaks about hope, and then we are in the business of one time in the nowness of time. Thank you very much.
We are in the business of one time, in the nowness of the time. Thank you so very much, Dr. Raduvha. We really appreciate your coming through, and looking forward to having more of this, Dr. Raduvha.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Stan. And then I am yours and available, and then every Sunday at this time. And I'm thankful for Dr. Matewula, and then who introduced me to you,